Well, climate change affects California in many ways, but this nonprofit is on a mission to keep the state looking green.
Dina's standing by to learn more about the California Native Plant Society.
Hey, Dina.
Yes, good morning. Okay, so there are a lot of endangered species when it comes to plants in California, so that's why this nonprofit exists, to try to protect those and to also educate. And there's actually some legislative advocacy that's happening too, and stuff is going through the Capitol right now that you might not even know about. Some bills are looking to be passed. So let's send it out to Lev O'Keefe, who is there at the state capitol this morning near one of the old redwood trees. There's so many beautiful trees at the state capitol. So Lev, first of all, let's talk about what the Native Plant Society does and what's so special about some of those trees there at the Capitol and the other plants.
Sure. Hey, Dina. Thanks for having us. So what's so special about California native plants? We have the most native plants of any other state in the United States, and that makes California one of the world's biodiversity hotspots. So plants like these coast redwoods behind me define our California landscape and really give us our sense of place here. And at California Native Plant Society, what we're doing is working to protect these beautiful plants and celebrate our habitats that we have here in California.
Okay, and then what are you holding right now? Tell me the story about the plant you have in your hand.
All right, so right now I'm holding this little cute Dudleya, and a lot of people might know this plant as a live forever. Sometimes they're called that, and today we're keeping our fingers crossed on behalf of Dudleya all over California because we have a bill right here in the Assembly today that we're hoping to get out of suspense. Assemblymember Chris Ward of San Diego is carrying a bill to stop Dudleya poaching in California.
And why is this such an important plant to make sure that it doesn't get poached and that it stays in its native environment?
Yeah, thanks for asking that, Dina. I mean, honestly, all plants are important, and plants comprise our ecosystems. They provide habitat for wildlife, and really when we start to rip one out of the wild, we really start to disturb the whole system that depends on that. So these Dudleya you'll find a lot of times along our coastal cliff sides and places like Point Lobos, and really, these poachers have been stealing them by the thousands, so it's really had a devastating impact on these ecosystems.
I got it. Okay, and then finally, I know that the governor and other state legislators are working to protect 30% of California's lands and waters by 2030. So we only have about 30 seconds left, but how does that shape our state and the people who live here?
Yeah, it's really important. I think the number one thing people need to know is that right now our state agencies are working to get public input on what the public thinks is most important to protect and conserve. So people should get involved in that effort. You could go to californianature.gov to find out how to get involved.
Wonderful. All right, Lev O'Keefe, again, the Senior Director of Public Affairs for California Native Plant Society. Thank you so much for the lesson this morning. I hope the kids who are still working from home got a chance to sit around the TV and learn a little something. We'll have this posted to Good Day Sacramento's website
Thanks,
as well.
Tina.
And then at 10 a.m., we're going to go to another place that they are also working to protect. So you've got to stick with us through the 10 o'clock hour.